We're very excited to have our next guest join us on the program. Bay Area born and bred, Lane 8. Right now on B-Sides On Air. Welcome home.
Hi, thank you so much. Nice to be here.
I just wanted to start off with talking about how I feel like this is a big homecoming for you because you just released your debut album called Rise.
Yeah.
And last time you were here, correct me if I'm wrong, you were playing a place in the Mission, Audio, which is a small little club.
Yeah.
And now tonight you're selling out the Independent.
It's amazing. I can't believe it.
How does that feel?
It feels really good. It's almost like vindication in a way. Like it's always been like, you know, coming from San Francisco, you always like sort of get offered to like warm up for people because you're already there, and like, yeah, you don't always get the respect in your own city that you feel like you deserve, and so it's really cool to come back as a headliner and sell out a venue that's like this size and this kind of prestige. It's amazing.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about that because, you know, to be fair, you last were here when you played Audio. I'm sure not many people were familiar with who you were.
Yeah, definitely.
And so forth. And then next thing you know, you get booked for Coachella. And I love how the Do Lab has kind of been like this nurturing ground because last year Odessa played the Do Lab.
Yeah, exactly.
And look what happened to them.
The Do Lab, I think, is like the place where they kind of nurture like more up and coming stuff. Because nowadays, Coachella, like the lineup is so big that there's really not that much room for like kind of lower level artists on any of like the 5 like main stages. So it's cool to get to Do Lab, and I mean, the production there has it's become a stage of its own.
So now you live in Germany.
Yeah.
We're very sad about that, right? But you did it for the right reasons. This is a very romantic story, I feel.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
You did it for love.
Yeah.
You found a girl that was from Germany, and things flourished from there. Right?
Yeah, I did. My now fiance, she's from Leipzig, where we live, and we met in San Francisco. She was here for a year, and then her visa was coming up, and so I was thinking about quitting my job, and she kind of helped throw me into the pool, so to speak.
Yeah. Now, had you been to Europe and traveled to Germany?
No, I'd never been. So I just kind of went and took a bit of a risk, but it all worked out.
The album Rise.
Yeah.
I am blown away by this album, as well as many other people, and I think it's tremendous that the New York Times was the portal that got the exclusive stream.
Yeah.
What did your parents say about that?
That was like, I think probably the first time, and they were like, oh wow, that's pretty cool, like what you're doing, because it's like an actual thing that they can like tell their friends and be like, oh yeah, it was on the New York Times.
Right.
Otherwise, I mean, my mom isn't gonna be like, oh yeah, his remix has 1 million plays on YouTube. Like,
yeah, right. He just sold out such and such club in Melbourne.
It's like when your music like kind of lives in the online world for so long, it can be hard to like. Yeah, it can be hard to like translate that into real terms. Like, what does it all mean? Like, what do all these play counts and followers and all this stuff? What does that mean?
Yeah.
But when you get something like that, it's like, oh, okay, like it's kind of being recognized by something a little bit more mainstream.
Well, very much a fan of your music and very happy for you.
Thank you so much.